Hello YouTube. I wanted to create this video just because something has been heavy on my mind and I feel like I should tell my story. Sorry, I look like crap. It's late at night right now. But there's just some things I need to get off my chest. First of all, my name is Misha. I'm 34 years old. I live in Virginia Beach, Virginia. And I have been living here most of my life. I was born in the Philippines on May 15th, 1987. Go Taurus. But anyway, so this is my story. I just feel like I should talk about, just see if there's anyone else that can possibly relate to these situations. And just for merely any advice. And I don't think I have, or I want to reveal everything right now, but just give you a basis of what my story is. So, around, let's say, November 26th, 2019, it's 2 years ago, almost, I had met this man on Plenty of Fish, and I wasn't really looking for anything. I really just got out of a relationship, and being single, you just meet someone and go online. And so this one person had stuck out on me, or for me. Tall, tattoos, beard, the whole nine. But yeah, I thought he was attractive, thought he was handsome. And so I hit him up that night. It was late at night. So mind you, I don't know. If you live, well, I'm in Virginia Beach. He was in Newport News. And that's like across the water from here. Gotta go over the bridge, through the tunnel, all that. So it's late at night. I go to meet him. And of course things happen sexually and all that. But I'm not going there. That's not the point of this story. So, since that day, I've enjoyed his company. And, we had a good time. And we would watch TV, drink. We'd have sex sometimes, but at first it was good. And we'd have it often. You know how relationships start off. They start off with sex often. And then later on it dwindles. But anyway. So, one thing had happened one morning. Everything was fine. Till we got into an argument or something. And I had wanted to leave in the middle of the night. And what had happened was he had choked me. And mind you, this is the first time this has ever happened to me. And I couldn't believe it. Choked me and everything. And I didn't do anything. I cried about it, but I still stayed that night. Didn't call the police, but when I had went to work, the same day, I came home. He had apologized, and what did my dumb ass do? I went back, thinking that things would get better. They never did. Every day, I went through abuse, not just physical, or like mental abuse. Like every time I did something, it would be wrong. If I expressed an opinion that was different about his, it was wrong. If I wanted to go somewhere, like even down the street, he claimed this is a bad neighborhood, blah blah blah. I seemed like he was controlling. But for 2 years, I dealt with this. And that's just the basis of my story for now. I have other things I want to talk about, but it's late at night and I don't want to get into all that, but I tried to love him the best I could. It just seemed like nothing I ever did was enough. Like, he was so quick to point out everything that I did wrong, said wrong, even if, like, I did a bunch of good. So it's like, why focus always on the negative things I do instead of positive? You know what I'm saying? And I dealt with this for so long, and it's like a part of me still cares, even though I know it's better for me to stay away from him, just for my well-being. But why is it that sometimes, like, I feel I want to stay just because my heart is full of gold, but I just care too much. I care too much about people. So it's like, how do I stop that? Because my heart is so big. And I don't know. Been with him like 2 years. And it's hard to just let go of someone that quickly that you loved and tried so hard to love. But it's like everything you do is wrong. Everything you say. It's like, what do I do? I care so much about him, but it's like he doesn't care about me. So, I don't know. But I'm in this now. I don't want to cry on camera anymore, but I just want your, maybe some sort of explanation or advice as to what to do. I know I should be away from him, but like, why, how can someone who supposedly loves you not accept you for who you are and always try to change you? Not want to listen to your opinions. Feel like you should do things this way, do things that way. I'm 34 years old. I've lived my life and I've done things like not 1,000,000% correctly, but I'm about to graduate college. I got my car payments on time, paying my car insurance. I may not have my own house, but I made my own way. And, it's like, at least I know something. It may not coincide with what you want to do or how you want to do things, but that doesn't mean your way is always right. And it's like the things that if I want to do something one way, it's always wrong. I mean, I do see things from his point of view, but as long as I get it done, or something like that, or even like, because I feel like I have done so much good for him that I get he wants to change certain things that I do because he may think he's wiser just because he's older, but other ways work too, and other opinions have to be expressed. And just because they don't agree with you doesn't mean you have to put them down and call them you stupid ass like he used to call me all the time. You dumbass bitch. It's like, so you're such a stupid ass. But I do things one way. And I'm just always put down. But it's like, why at the end of the day do I care so much? You understand? It's like, even though he did this to me, there's still a part of me that cares. I don't know. Sorry, now I look like crap, but I just feel like I did so much good, and the thing that hurt the most, I think, is that I accepted things for like his opinions and his way of doing things. So how come you can't accept me, my way of thinking, anything like that? Especially after all the things I have done for him, I accepted it for who he was, because I loved him, but I just couldn't. It's like everything I say or did, he gets so angry about if it's not the way that he wants it done. Or if things don't go his way, he gets angry. So, and just to simplify it, which I will explain later, he has done a lot of, physical abuse, emotional, mental. He's manipulative. My dumbass fell for it. But you know what? At the end of the day, I survived. Mom's still here. And I have physical scars. But I also have emotional scars. But why, at the end of the day, do I sometimes just still care about him? I don't get it. And I hate that about myself. So, leave your comments, opinions, whatever you want. Just let me know. Y'all have a good night. Bye.